And again, welcome and Happy New Year. Today we are going to celebrate by releasing the old and claiming the new, claiming the good. And I'd like to share with you a story that illustrates what we are doing today. A teacher asked each one of her students to bring in a sack of potatoes. Then she told each student to take one potato for each person they have not forgiven and carve the name of that person on the potato and put it in their sack. Once they had done that, she said, take another potato and carve whatever word represents something that held you back this year, something that prevented you from being your true self. Write that down on the potato and put that in your sack. The students soon found that some of their sacks were quite heavy. To make it worse, the teacher made them haul their sacks around with them throughout the day. She did this to show her students what it was like to carry around that extra burden with them everywhere they went. Life is like that. Though we may not be carrying potatoes, we are carrying thoughts. We are carrying the energy of that which holds us back, that which we no longer need, maybe that which served us well at one time, but doesn't serve us well now. Therefore, today is about letting go of those burdens. And the purpose of this service is not as a memorial to the past, nor is it a time of wishful thinking for the future, but it is a time of doing the work of denial in consciousness, a cleansing of the old and an infilling of the new through the Spirit of truth. This is our opportunity to release the past and claim our good in the now and for the future. And we'll achieve this by renouncing or letting go of any errors of the year just past so that we can make room for the good. Our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, wrote, "We must do a mental house cleaning." This mental house cleaning has to do with releasing old thoughts and behaviors that are weighing us down. Charles Fillmore also said, thoughts occupy space. Have you ever felt like your life is cluttered? Have you ever felt like your mind is cluttered? Thoughts do occupy space. So today we are going to clear that space of any thoughts or beliefs that no longer serve us. Some may be negative thoughts about ourselves or others that are not of the highest good. Some may be thoughts of unworthiness, thoughts of fear. It can be different for everyone. Perhaps they are thoughts of unforgiveness. Ask yourself, is there anyone I have not completely forgiven, including myself? We may be wanting to release beliefs, any beliefs that are not based in truth, such as prejudice and hate, or belief that illness or disease cannot be overcome. Maybe we're holding on to some guilt, feelings of guilt over something that has happened in the past. Feelings of guilt cause fear, and fear is very detrimental. It holds us back from reaching our highest good, our full potential. Perhaps we need to release attachments or addictions, any attachment to people or to things that cause discord in our lives. All of this can hold us back from our highest good. And so that is what we are here to do today, to rid ourselves of what holds us back. In John 3, there is a story recorded about a Pharisee named Nicodemus, a leader of the Jews who came to Jesus by night and said, "Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher who has come from God, for no one can do these signs that you do apart from the presence of God." And Jesus said to him, "That's right. And no one, Nicodemus, can see the kingdom of God without being born from above." Nicodemus said to Jesus, "How can anyone be born after having grown old? Can one enter a second time into the mother's womb and be born?" And Jesus answered, "Nicodemus, I tell you, No one can enter the kingdom of God without being born of water and spirit. For what is born of flesh is flesh, and what is born of spirit is spirit. Now, Jesus was not saying you had to go out and get dunked. What he was saying is that water represents the cleansing process. It represents the washing away, not of sin, but of that which does not serve us, that which holds us back. Nicodemus had an intellectual understanding, but he was seeking a spiritual understanding. And Jesus said, two things are required. Wash away the old so that you may be embraced in the new. So today we are going to do some of that without using water. We are going to use the new year as a reason to do our cleansing. We are going to take a look at our beliefs, our fears, and those we need to forgive, anything that is holding us back, and leave it at the door of 2023. Is there anybody now who still has not gotten this envelope with the paper and everything in it? Very good. All right. So we are going to begin with a time of meditation. I invite you to pull out that tiny little square of flash paper and hold it in your hands as we meditate. Now, when something comes up that you want to release, you'll notice that piece of paper is not very big. And it's kind of hard to write on. Just write a word or a symbol or one letter that represents to you what it is you are releasing. God knows the fullness of what you are releasing, as do you. This is just a symbolic exercise. So write down a word or a letter or one or two words that has meaning for you. And you can use both sides of the paper, by the way. And I would like to remind you, we are not burning people. We can burn our attachments. We can burn our resentments or negative feelings that exist between us and another person. But we don't burn the other person. Once you have done that, during the meditation, when you are ready, quietly come up and put your paper in the flame in the center of the bowl. Don't hang on to it. Let it go. Release it. And once you have done, you may return to your seats. You can do this at any time during the meditation. The one thing that I ask is that we refrain from talking, because this is a sacred experience for everybody as they come forward to release. Now, you may feel tears coming. That is acceptable. That is okay. This is a safe place. Sometimes laughter comes. That is okay as well. But let's hold the sacred space in other ways. So now I invite you to close your eyes. Take a breath. Breathe into this moment. Feel these words that Bill is going to sing for us. I release and I let go. Are you going to sing? It's an upbeat song, but let it fill the cells of your being.
There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, Gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Sing it with me. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. One more time. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. One more time. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. Yes, I'm free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Let's play
One more time.
Play it again. I'll play it. Right, take it right.
Well, I can tell you all were ready to let go of a lot of stuff. We were supposed to meditate first. But sometimes that's what it's about. We're ready. Now that we have released that symbolically through the burning, we still have some inner work to do. So I invite you to turn within. Close your eyes if you are comfortable doing so. Can you feel that release? You may have noticed the temperature went up a little in the room from the excitement, from the burning. It's a release of energy. For all thoughts, all feelings, all things are but manifestations of energy. As we breathe into this moment, we breathe in to the space we have created. A space left by all that we have released. A space that holds infinite potential, infinite possibility. And if there is still any thread holding us to that which we released, envision a bright light filling that space, severing that last cord of attachment. Breathing into this oneness with divine mind, we hear the voice of God. My child, I created you free. I created you to be unbound by the past. I have no judgments, and you should not have judgment either against yourself or anyone or anything. My child, you are free. Free to be what I created you to be. Free to be wonderful, wondrous, powerful, filled with life and love. For I created you in the image and likeness of myself, pure and perfect. Any idea or belief in anything less is not of me. You have heard it say, you are my beloved child in whom I am well pleased. And that is true, has always been true, and will always be true. And know one more thing, my child. I have created you to be even more than you have become. Think about a dream you have had in your life, something you have not yet accomplished, or maybe something you've even forgotten. And know this, that dream was from me. I have created nothing that will hold you back. You are free. You are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. For you are my self-expressing as you. Feel my presence. Feel your path, your journey. From beginning to this now moment. From birth to new birth. For this is the moment when you are born, not of flesh, but of your own true spirit. Your light, your potential, your wondrous glory. You have come one full circle this year. But in truth, that circle is a spiral, leading ever upward, ever higher, ever to more full expression. What will you do this year? Who will you become? How will you shine your light? It is time for one more circle.
We have been weighed down by sadness like a stone. We have yearned, we have yearned. We have sometimes felt so utterly alone. While we turn, we've been stricken by the wonder of it all. Stricken down. We have sometimes felt so faint we want to fall, overcome. But all in all, I'd say this year in flight together has been fun. What say we make one more circle round the sun? We have raised our fists in anger and we've tried to work it out. That we need each other, we cannot deny. There's no doubt. So let us weave another dream in outer space. While we're turning on this planet home that holds our human race. We're still learning, but all in all, I'd say this year in flight together has been fun. What say we make one more circle round the sun? I'd say this year in flight together has been fun. What say we make one more circle round the sun? One more circle. One more circle round the sun.
So as we think about this next circle around the sun, we recall the words of Paul, who wrote, "Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are lovely." I love that echo I'm getting. A new birth, a new life. Whatsoever things are of good report. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think of these things. So as you write your letters, think of these things. What is it that is true that you have not yet expressed? What is the honest truth about you? Not your judgments, but the truth with a capital T. What is just? What is lovely? What is of good report or virtue or praise? What is it that you want in your life this year? So imagine that it's December 31st, not 2023, but 2024. And you're looking back on this wonderful year, thanking God for all of the blessings that you have received, all of the things you have accomplished, patting yourself on the back for allowing yourself to be your true self. Write the letter in the present tense, because it is already beginning to manifest in your life. By writing it down, you are giving it energy. You are creating the intention. You'll have about 10 minutes. And if you don't finish, that's okay. You can take it home and finish it and bring it back by either the church or the office. We will hold your letter in prayer for the next year and mail it back to you right around Thanksgiving, so that you can open it and give thanks for the year that is just about completed. So go ahead and take a moment, turn within again. Close your eyes if you are comfortable doing that. And imagine, what new relationships do you have? What healings have occurred? How have you expressed life and life abundantly? Think about your accomplishments. Claim them. Write them down. Be bold. Make it exciting. For you truly can have it all. It is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And the kingdom is all good things. The kingdom is the truth of who you are and what you do. Trust in the divine. Create your year. Once you have finished, if you do finish, please put your letter in your envelope, seal it, and as you leave, there will be a basket in the foyer you can put it in. You wrap up your writing. Hold it in your hands. You may want to hold it to your heart. And say with me this prayer. I bless my life I call forth the good in it. I bless the good that is coming to me. I bless all channels through which it comes. I dedicate my energy and my enthusiasm to the Christ within me. And I go forth in joy to meet, to accept, and to express my highest good. I am free and unlimited right now. Amen, and thank you, God. And this concludes our service almost. Don't get up yet. But if you have not finished writing, as I said, that's okay. You can finish after service or finish at home and bring it by. We'll be happy to accept it and add it to the pile for us to mail back to you next year. So now I'd like to wish you a happy new year and a prosperous new year.
Another year has come and gone. We've had the strength to see it through. We've learned a little and we've lost a lot. But now it's time to start anew. Now the new year hands us promises. We're hanging on to every word. As we pause to watch the old year end, we're hearing songs we've never heard. Happy New Year to you. Here's to new beginnings filled with laughter and cheer. So let us raise our glasses, toast to perfect endings and happy New Year. To say goodbye to some good friends. We've also stopped to say hello. And as we pause to watch the old year end, there's still so much that we don't know. The sacred circle of the earth revolves, and we each must play our part. Let us hang on to this gift of love, ever present in our hearts. Happy New Year to you. Here's to new beginnings filled with laughter and cheer. So let us raise our glasses, toast to perfect endings and a happy New Year. Perfect endings and a happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Here's to new beginnings. Happy New Year. So let us raise our glasses, toast to perfect endings.
Bill Brooks, thank you, Bill. Thank you for another great year.